folder from the desk in front of him and handed it to Connor. "There are 3 staff who are of particular interest. Connor put the folder down without opening it. "Before we talk suspects, tell me more about the theft." John stopped talking and stared past Connor to the glass window that overlooked the Perth CBD. Connor had glanced briefly at the magnificent vista of blue sky and the river running along the expressway earlier. The outlook was good, but in his opinion too distracting for an office view. "I want to know exactly how you found out that the diamonds had bypassed your security and where they ended up." John shook his head. "I'm sorry, I'm still having trouble getting my head around it. The discovery was a shock. The mine has state-of-the-art monitoring equipment in place. It cost us millions to install. Comprehensive searches at the point where the diamonds leave the recovery room, a body scanner at the exit gate, and X-raying of luggage before they fly out, a bulletproof vehicle that takes the bags of rough diamonds to the flight each day, cameras all over the site, and a 24-hour security shift." "Certainly sounds tight." Connor sat still. John hadn't answered his question. "So, when were you first made aware that there had been a theft? Tell me exactly what happened, please." John nodded and reached for the coffee pot. Connor waited patiently as he filled both cups, adding 2 sugar cubes to his own and stirring it slowly. The clinking of the teaspoon against the fine china tinkled softly in the quiet room. "Last month, the personal assistant of an international businessman turned up at an exclusive jeweller's in Antwerp with 6 of our violet diamonds and an order for a necklace." Connor frowned. "There was nothing about that in the file you gave me." "I was holding that information back until I met with you personally." John stared at him over his glasses before he lifted another folder from his desk and passed it over. "The contents of this file are very sensitive and highly confidential. Please don't share it with any of your colleagues." "I won't." Connor nodded and glanced down at the file in his hand. "So, tell me, what's so unusual about a customer bringing some diamonds to be set in a necklace?" "Nothing normally, except that every Matsu diamond is laser-etched with a unique identifier before being released to the market. Fortunately, Huey Van Hoobeek, the jeweler, has a very close relationship with our company. As soon as he realized that these 6 diamonds hadn't been laser-etched when they were cut, he contacted us. When we went through our database, we had no records of those particular diamonds ever being on site. Of even more concern, this man's personal assistant brought with him a pair of earrings that he wanted the necklace matched to. Again, our diamonds, and again, no etching." "So where does the businessman come from? Is he Australian?" "No, he's lived around the world, but he's currently based in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates. That's where he was born, and where most of his companies are registered." "Where are the diamonds now?" "Still in Antwerp. Huey Van Hoobeek has secured them all. The theft has been reported to the World Diamond Council, and Interpol have been notified." John put his cup down, and his frown deepened. "So you can see why we need professional investigative help here. We can't afford to have our security breached. There are potentially billions of dollars worth of diamonds to be compromised here. The stolen diamonds are some of our biggest. Huey has sent photos as well as weights. The value of each individual stone would be at least $1 million. Connor let out a low whistle. Steely determination glinted in John's eyes. "No one has been interviewed on site because we don't want whoever is responsible to know that we're aware of the thefts. I want you to take this on, but very discreetly." Connor's interest was fully engaged now. $1 million for a single diamond was